Happy 4th of July, everybody! Woo! Happy 4th of July. Or when you're watching this, if it isn't the 4th of July, good morning. Or whatever time it is when you're watching this. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you for tuning in to episode 14 of the Unspecified Show. So excited. We have such a great episode planned for you today. First off, of course, we have to celebrate the 4th of July. We are going to celebrate by launching off some fireworks in an out and about segment, so stay tuned for that. Disclaimer, they are not your couple $1,000 fireworks. You know, here at the Unspecified Show, we are on a budget. So they're going to be a little bit smaller, but I think you'll enjoy. We have a guest with us today, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we have a guest. He will be joining us for Cooking O'Clock, a different view on Cooking O'Clock. Actually, it was his idea, and it's pretty cool. I think you're going to like it. And then finally, we're going to wrap it up with some table talk. So much fun stuff planned. Not much time here at the desk. So I have to leave you with one thing. A final happy 4th of July. Quick disclaimer. Do not fire off fireworks without parental supervision nearby. I hope you enjoyed those fireworks. Next up, we're going to take a complete 180, and we have a guest on our show. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand it over to myself to introduce our guest for episode 14. So, without any further ado, here is Miles Free to introduce our guest. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have a very special guest with us. So, without any further ado, please welcome Zach Fredrickson. Oh, glad to have you on the show, Zach.
Yeah, glad to be here, man.
Yeah. Well, first off, we got to get a drink going.
I love that.
Normally I do coffee, but I think we're going to switch it up today.
Thank you. I don't feel like vomiting right now, so coffee would not be the best way to go about that. Mickey Mouse?
Oh, my pleasure. Got a little Fresca. It's called Grapefruit Citrus. You know, it's not bad.
It's good.
And that's Fresca.
Yeah.
Again, that's Fresca. Yeah, it's pretty good. Next up, we have some lovely sparkling water. A little bit different from our grapefruit citrus Fresca we have. So let's dig into some wonderful LaCroix sparkling water, shall we?
Yeah. I love water.
Right? Alright. Cheers.
Oh.
You know, it's really good. I love it.
It's like bad tap water. It's just bad tap water.
I get the idea, but like...
The execution.
Yeah.
Like...
You know, it's just not...
Tastes like...
Well, we got a review. Sparkling water. It tastes like... For our last drink, we're going to try a cola. It's called Diet Pepsi.
I can feel my bones dissolving into my blood.
Probably from that sparkling water. You know, this is definitely a different color than the other two.
Yeah. It's fizzing a lot. I think that's a good sign.
It smells good.
It's just a better version of Coke.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a better version of Diet Coke.
It's delicious. I love it.
Like, it's just good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it makes you feel warm and bubbly inside, probably from the bubbles.
I mean, it definitely could be better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, nothing can compare to Gatorade. So, like, I don't even know why they would even try, but I think like it could be a little bit fruitier. Like, because it just tastes like a concept and not a fruit or a flavor. It tastes like Pepsi, and nothing tastes like Pepsi.
Right.
So, like, what's the point? Because you can't go out into nature, God's beautiful gift, and find a Pepsi.
Yeah, you can't. Pepsi isn't growing on that tree over there.
Like, it's not going on any tree. That's just one of the things that I don't understand about Pepsi. Because, like, Fresca, at least, they got grapefruit citrus. You got grapefruit,
Yes.
and you got citrus. You got oranges.
Yeah.
I mean, LaCroix, it's water. You can find water anywhere.
There's water around us
Like,
right now.
literally right over there.
Yeah.
And, like, Pepsi. Excuse me.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Burp. Well, that was taste testing. The taste testing version of Cooking O'Clock. We weren't really cooking anything, but we were tasting. So, I mean, that's really the better part of cooking, isn't it? Is eating the product. Before we head on over to Table Talk, I just want to say no harm done to all those wonderfully delicious drinks we tried. They are all delicious, and I understand that everyone has their different opinion on them. So I just want to say I remain neutral with all those drinks. Lastly here, the same thing goes for the topic we're going to talk about next, which is Disney. That's right, the big company that makes movies and TV shows and merchandise and makes money. So without any further ado, here is Table Talk. Where's that bud?
I'm a Disney princess.
Disney secretly just has a vault full of money, and they're just waiting. It has the names of companies on it, and they have the years of when they want to buy it. Definitely.
No, they have it all planned out.
Yes,
I guarantee. Disney is just on their way.
So Disney, when was it? Disney in the 40s? 40s was no.
Yeah, I think it was like in the mid 30s. I think.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Disney.
I just made that date up. I'm gonna be real.
Disney has an anniversary every single year for like their parks, different shows. And all
It's
that
weird.
stuff. Yeah.
Every single day is a new thing for Disney, and I really like that.
Disney has been a part of our childhoods for,
Facts.
so
Like,
long.
so many people like are talking about like millennials and Gen Z are like the Disney generation, which is just really weird to me because like they're just one company, and like we are consuming more media like as a society than we have at any point in the past.
Any point,
Disney makes up a very small scale of that. So like, how can we be the Disney generation? Like when in reality, only like 1 in every 1,000 people are like addicted to Disney. Like,
No, I mean Disney has, like you said, it controls so much, but yet in a bigger aspect it controls so little, which is quite interesting to
which
me.
is why I just can't wait for them to control everything.
Yes,
Because then
they have a vault, they have everything waiting, it's planned out.
they're going to make a DSU or a DEU, a Disney Extended Universe.
Yes.
Every single one of their characters. They're gonna buy out DC. They're gonna buy they already have Marvel.
Yep.
They got the Disney rights. They got everything.
Overall, every movie has its pros and cons, and that's like the magic about it, that Disney is like, Disney is the magic, so to speak. If we're talking about things that Disney own, when they acquired, for example, Star Wars, and they cut off like 40 years and like fast forwarded through all that time, because that was the time in real life that they passed through. Personally, in my opinion, the movies that they made could have been better to live up to the just the OG movies from the 70s and the 80s. Those were amazing.
I think that the main thing that went wrong with the new Star Wars trilogies is the choice of direction that they tried to go and how often that was changed. I believe the movies and like The Last Jedi especially, like it was at that point, like right after the release of Force Awakens and as production was starting for The Last Jedi, they switched directors, I believe, and then it just got whiplash in terms of what direction the series was going. Like, because generally, I mean, as much of a New Hope copy as it was, Force Awakens was still pretty well received by fans. Like, it wasn't a good movie,
Yeah.
but it was nowhere near as derisive as New Hope or
I think they were excited to see the Star Wars back again.
Absolutely.
Like, yes.
Before Disney acquired Star Wars, there was years and years, like 40-something years of Legends material that was being made for Star Wars. In terms, it was like books, comics, and like that sort of thing. It was like writing. After the last couple of years, I'm in favor. I'm really happy that Disney took over Star Wars, because without Disney, we wouldn't be seeing the things that we're seeing today.
Yes,
The
we wouldn't be
Kenobi
seeing,
stuff.
like the character development. I think overall, really the fan base for all these movies, whether it's Star Wars or Marvel or Disney or Pixar itself, I think the fan base really influences what the movie is going to be, because it's made for the fans and what the fans want. I think that overall influences the director's choice for certain things.
Oh, I think there's definitely a point to be made there, but especially recency, like with the casting of Ewan McGregor and with the casting of Hayden Christensen and Kenobi, like people, and me included, have been wanting to see that for years.
Yes.
And it was just one of the coolest things.
Oh, one last thing before you go and before we part. I think what we really want to know is overall, out of everything that Disney owns, so if Disney owns it, what is your favorite movie?
Okay.
Under the head of Disney. It doesn't have to be Disney itself.
The Pirates movies.
Pirates movies.
I love the Pirates movies so much.
My favorite movie would have to be Iron Man, the original from
I like that movie as well.
2009, I think.
Yeah, I love that movie. Yeah. It's just classic Marvel. It's good. Well, thank you for having me on, Miles.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Alas, our video is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great 4th of July. If you're watching this past the 4th of July, just have a great day. Because you don't just have to watch this on the 4th, you know. But if you do want that little spirit, then I'm here to provide. Well, with that, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We will see you in the next video. Episode 15. Wow. Episode 15.